everyone, it's Gavin from Balls to You, and this is going to be the last egg videos this season. So yeah, this is it. So this video will include clutch 41, which you saw me cut on another video. This is going to be the update video. They've all shed out, so I'm going to show them to you. We've also got clutch 42 and clutch 43. Both I cut off camera because it was late, and kind of I cut the one clutch with my daughter, so a bit of father-daughter time. So yeah, really pleased with both clutches. Both of them I got the males completely wrong, hence why, you know, like I said before, backup males are key. But before we get into that, I want to give a few shout outs, and the first special person I want to give a shout out to is to Violet over at DND Royals. Now, Violet is Dan's daughter. I've been told that she does watch my channel and she watches all my videos, and that I need to give her a recognition for watching my videos. So thank you very much, Violet. Hopefully you enjoy this little shout out for you. So yeah, keep watching, keep supporting. And guys, before we go any further, could you go onto your Instagram and give D&D Royals a quick follow, please? Great guy, new to the hobby, first season coming up. I'm really excited for Dan and what he's got going on. So yeah, do that for me. And then while we're at it, guys, can you please check that you've subscribed to my channel and make sure the notification bell is on, because there is going to be some updates coming soon which you don't want to miss, trust me. So make sure you've hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. So without further ado, let's talk about the other shout outs I want to give a shout out for, and one is to MJ Logo Designs, again on Instagram. Mel's a great person. She basically recently just tweaked my logo, or my Balls to You logo, and I'm really pleased. She really cleaned it up. It was a little bit choppy in places, so expect to see the new logo and different variations of it coming soon. So thanks a lot, Mel, really do appreciate that. Last shout out, maybe not the last, I want to give a good friend Earl a shout over at Lone Star. As you can see, he sent me over this t-shirt. Absolutely awesome, mate. Hopefully the bulges are coming through, because apparently I've got to send Earl a t-shirt with the bulges in. So I'm going to get one over to you, Earl. Don't you worry about that. But thanks a lot for the t-shirt, mate. Love it. It's on the back as well. Hopefully you guys can see that, because I know I'm a little bit short. So anyway, that's all the shout outs done. And again, massive awesome shout out to everyone that follows me on Instagram, and most importantly all the people that support me on Patreon. Absolutely awesome. And you wonderful people as well on YouTube. And I just want to go over a few things. I will still be doing YouTube and regular videos like this, and live streams and all that sort of jazz. But what I want to do, I want to concentrate on helping certain people who want to further their passion or their hobby and turn it into like a little micro business, let's say. So I want to help people, and obviously you guys know the amount of videos I've done over the years and all the questions you have asked me over the years. I've always been one breeder that will always reply back to everyone that I see a message or I see a question being asked. I will always reply, and no one can say any different. The difference is with the Patreon, what I want to do with that is give people a place to go where there is no such thing as stupid questions, where they do feel like, you know, we are all together and we're all raising each other and helping each other progress further forward faster, or further forward safely, or further forward progressively, whatever. It's just about a very positive, helpful community, like-minded people wanting to achieve like-minded goals. So please don't feel that, you know, Patreon's taking my attention away from YouTube. I still love doing YouTube. I still will do YouTube, but I want to put my time and effort into helping people, and Patreon is the way forward for that. Trust me, it's the one platform that I know I can go on and I don't have to worry about people stealing my videos or stealing my information, pretending for it to be theirs, and it does happen, trust me. And also, like I said, a place where people genuinely want help, or they just genuinely want to be, involved and supporting me, and that's just fantastic. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into these videos. Like I said, clutch 41, clutch 42, clutch 43, and there are some bangers in there. I've absolutely smashed it. I feel I've smashed it. Not necessarily the odds, but everything that I've had this season, I've just absolutely blown my mind. And what's been absolutely amazing is that everyone that's brought something from me, they brought some serious firepower, and they've got some amazing projects in mind. So I'm really excited to watch those people grow those animals up and put them together to make some extraordinary combos. So yeah, I'm going to shut up. Let's get into the video. Let's take a look at clutch 41 and then 42 and then 43. Let's go. So the first clutch we're going to visit or revisit is clutch 41. Now I didn't do the cleanup video for this one, but they have shed out, so we'll do an update video starting from sort of like the lower morph going up to the multi-gene combos. So we'll start off with the normals. This one's a little male. Again, this one is just a normal, not a blade. I was hoping to try and hit a blade for you so you could see the difference between a blade and a normal, but this is just a normal. Beautiful nonetheless. So this one is again a normal, and I believe this one is the female. Yep, this one's the female. Nice little head stamp. Beautiful. So we'll go straight to the blade clowns. So they're kind of ready to eat, which is good. So we hit 2 male blade clowns. Now, what does blade look like in a clown? And again, what people confuse a banded clown or a reduced pattern clown for blades, and there is a significant difference. So the first difference is, if you look, most of the blade clowns have almost like an Enchi style head. Okay, an Enchi style kind of head pattern, and that's standard with the blades. And what you'll get with the blades is the colour reminds me a lot of Orange Dream. Now, Mark Mendek also says that the blade is very similar to an Orange Dream in what it does. So in other words, you get this sort of black dorsal stripe, and again you get this kind of amped up, slightly orangey colour coming up from the belly, and a reduced pattern. That is what a blade does. So this is 100% blade. It's no reduced pattern clown. It is 100% blade clown male. Unfortunately, I don't need this one. So this guy, or both the blades, will be up for sale. So yeah, there is a super blade, and obviously you can breed them back and make your own super blades and blade clown combinations. So yeah, absolutely awesome, and fired up and ready to eat. So here is the other blade clown, and again we've got that dark dorsal stripe coming down the back, and he's really head shy, as you can see, almost like an Enchi style head. the pattern is on the head. And what I noticed with my blade stuff is we get these two eye dots above the eye. I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but we get these two little dots above the eye. So yeah, again, a slightly amped up colour, and again we get this reduced pattern. And this guy is also a male, and again he's also not going to be stopping here at the HQ. He's obviously imitating a ball python. So in this clutch we hit 4 lesser clowns. Well, actually we hit 3 lesser clowns and 1 blade clown. Lesser blade clown, that is. So as you can see, this is the first. Again, a male. Again, he won't be stopping because I already have the father, which is a lesser blade clown. Now remember I said about the blade, you have these eye sort of dots above the eyes. This one hasn't really got them. If you can see, it sort of doesn't have them. There we go. And on the blade version it has, and I'll show you the difference. So this one is definitely not a blade. I can see that for a start. It's not with the blade, it sort of reduces this pattern down the dorsal, and it sort of amps up the colour on the lesser clowns. But again, this is just a straight lesser clown male, but a beautiful one. Shame it's not a female. If it was female, it'd definitely be stopping. So again, here we have another lesser clown. Again, beautiful whites, really yellow, and sort of like a creamy effect within this yellow. But again, beautiful animal. This is a male. Again, won't be stopping, but a beautiful, beautiful combo to work with into your clown projects. And again, no blade. I don't see the sort of the reduced pattern. I don't see the amped up colour, and I certainly don't see the eye spots above the eyes. So definitely just a lesser clown, but look at that pattern, just phenomenal. Love that. So lesser clown male. So here we have again a lesser clown, slightly different from the other two, the males. Now this is a possible blade. We, like in any combo, you know, you get high expression, low expression. This could be a low expression blade. So if I was to sell this female, it'd be as a pos blade. But what you can see again with this animal, we have got somewhat of a different looking pattern. Okay, and you'll see why when I show you the blade version. Yeah, somewhat different. And again, we have got the noise down the back of the dorsal stripe, but it's not as pronounced as the two males. It's a bit more reduced. Now again, the head, I don't see the spots above the eyes, but I kind of do, if that makes sense. I see a little bit, but nothing too crazy. So this is a female lesser clown. If I was to sell her, again, it'd probably be as a pos blade. But yeah, beautiful female. I think they're very underrated with what you can do with them, and there's plenty to be done. And the grand finale is this female. This female is already sold, believe it or not. So this is a lesser blade clown. And now, and again, if you remember, the colours on this female are amped up. We do have a reduction in the noise down the dorsal stripe. We do have a different looking pattern, as you can see. It's pretty much banded all the way together. And again, the eye stripes, or the eye dots, if you look, this snake kind of has eye dots above its eyes, and that's something I noticed with my liner blade, that you do get those. And again, a definitive head stamp, and again, just an overall amped up colour, due to the blade, and you can certainly see it is reduced. But there are a number of things that you look for in blading. Clown, a lot of people think that reduced clowns are blades, and they're not. They're just a reduced clown, a bit like you can get a busy enchi and a banded enchi. You know, two different types of expression of that gene, and again, you can get that in clown. This is definitely blade. I've hatched some normal blades from this original male, so I know he's definitely blade. So this is a 2 gene clone combo: blade, lesser, clone. So guys, this is clutch 42. Now the pairing for this was well, I'll tell you the female. The female was a black pastel banana, 100% heppoid from Aussie. I paired with this female a pinpoid, which my good friend Gavin over at DK Royals lent me as a backup male. And I also paired my pastel Gene X poid to this female. Now originally I wanted my leopard clown to sire this clutch, because I love what leopard and black pastel do together, and I'd be happy to run the odds and pick up a 100%, obviously hatch a 100% het clown posset poid from that clutch. But as you can see, I believe it's still a dual sire clutch, but I think the dual sire clutch is between obviously the pin poid and the pastel Gene X poid. Now I didn't do a cutting video on these because me and my daughter did the cutting, and I just wanted a bit of me and her time, so it was nice that we cut it together. But I'm going to go through the babies now. Obviously this is the cleanup video, and boy did we hit some beautiful poids. So I'm going to try and give you what I feel is there, and we're going to see what they basically look like. So without further ado, let's get into it. So we're going to start with this one. So I believe this one is just a straight heppoid. Again, don't know if it's male or female. Again, the mom was a black pastel banana, so any poids in here could be males or females. Sorry, any banana combos in here could be males or females. Any males, male bananas in this clutch will obviously be female makers. So let's have a quick look. So I'd say that's a female. Nice female, 100% heppoid. Again, I don't see Gene X, I just see a normal ball python heppoid. So the only other non-poid, or the second non-poid, let's say, was this pinstripe. Again, 100% heppoid, real nice looking. To begin with, I thought it was a black pastel pinstripe in the egg because it was really dark, but it's not. It is just a straight pinstripe heppoid. So let's have a look if it's male or female. So that's a little boy. Very nice indeed. So the other non-visual poid was this thing. Now this is what makes me think Gene X is involved. Now this is not your typical banana, and I know it's obviously 100% heppoid, but it just looks different. It could be Gene X. It just looks far different to the normal poids I've hatched. It kind of reminds me of a Gene X in places. It's got a weird head stamp, as you guys can hopefully see, and again it's just got these weird colours. So let's see. So that looks like a female as well. I always check them again after they've shed just to be 100% certain. So yeah, very nice possible Gene X banana 100% het pied. Sorry, my fault. We did have another non-pied in the clutch, and I absolutely love the look of black pastel and banana together. It makes such deep oranges and deep purples. It's just awesome. And it was a 10 egg clutch. We got 4 non-pieds and 6 pieds, and I think we did really well with the odds on the bananas as well. I believe we got 7 banana combos out of, again, 10 eggs. So beautiful black pastel banana. Let's have a look if it's male or female. That's a little boy. Hopefully the camera's picking up the deep oranges. Love them. So let's start with this one. And again, this is a very nice looking pied, which makes me think this is Gene X. Again, not 100% certain. I already know this is a female, and what a beautiful pied. I mean, just look at the pattern and the colours on the side. Hopefully the camera is going to do it justice with the colours, and just again a real nice beautiful female pied. The next non-banana pied was a beautiful black pastel female pied. Very, very high white, but beautiful orange saddle on the tail. And again, you can clearly see it's black pastel, but I love the look of this, and I know exactly what I'd do with this combo. And I'd definitely stick leopard, blackhead in this. Justin did a video with black pastel. I believe it was black pastel, leopard. No, I think it was actually Mojave, blackhead, leopard. But I'd love to see leopard and blackhead in this combo as well. Just make it nice and dark, and even Enchi to try and bring back some pattern. That'd be really awesome. And I think the Enchi would be one of those ingredients that you wouldn't expect to find in such a dark looking pied, but I know Enchi will work great with light stuff and great with dark stuff. So black pastel female pied. This one for me again doesn't look like a normal banana pied. It kind of reminds me again of a Gene X pied. Beautiful, so bright and vibrant. When this was in the egg, I was just convinced it was something else. Don't get me wrong, it could be a pastel Gene X banana pied. Just by how it looks, it kind of looks like it's got pastel in there, but again, it just looks different. So I'm pretty confident this one was a female. Let's have a look. No, this one's a male, so I'm not sure what to do with this one. Grow it up, breed it, prove it out. But what a beautiful looking pied. And again, this one being a male will be a female maker. So this little guy here, yeah, I don't know. I've been greedy this year, but I don't know. But what a beautiful looking animal. So this one is definitely a black pastel banana pied. Again, I'd like to see more pattern, but for a black pastel pied, this works. I'm happy with this. Most black pastel pieds are high white, but I just love how deep the oranges are on this. And again, once this one sheds out, yeah, it's going to look phenomenal. I'm sure this one was a female. I said that on the last one. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, this one's a female. Let's go for this one. This one is far brighter than the one that's I've left in there, but I feel this one is a banana pinstripe pied. And again, I love the amount of white on this animal. I think that's where I like my pieds to have that sort of medium to low white look. It's got a nice little white tip on the tail. And again, just a real pretty looking snake. I can't remember if this is male or female, but we'll have a look. So again, banana pinstripe, pied, very simple but very powerful, and also very appealing. And what a lot of people fail to realize is with certain combos, you don't have to stack on hundreds and hundreds of genes, or hundreds a bit of an exaggeration, but you don't have to stack on loads of genes to make an animal appealing. You've just got to get the right combination, and that's key. So let's have a quick look if this is male or female. I haven't sexed this one yet. So this is a boy. So again, this one being a boy will also be a female maker. So very nice addition, beautiful animal. And the last one is stunning. And you can't see yet, but I believe once it sheds out, you will see its true beauty. And again, it's a little bit high white than what I'd like, but we can work with it. So this is a black pastel pinstripe banana pied, and again you can see the black pastel and the pinstripe working beautiful together, along with the banana, which is amplifying the oranges. And what I'd like to do in this again is probably put Enchi in there and some Orange Dream, but yeah, what a beautiful animal. Again, very powerful. Let's see if it's male or female. So it looks like a female. So it looks like a female to me. So obviously you can guess it's not going anywhere. So we're going to watch this one grow up at the HQ. But what a beautiful animal. And again, I do these pairings because, you know, I want to hatch something for myself, and I also want to see how things react. You know, we don't have the answers. There's probably a couple of world's firsts. I don't know, I'm not really interested in world's firsts. I'm more interested in the quality of the animal. I've had loads of world's firsts this season, but again, I'm not really that fussed. I'm just more concentrated and sort of driven by the quality. You know, is this the best I can do? If not, or what can I do to make it look better or improve on its characteristics? Like this one, for example, I'd like to see more color, more pattern. You know, it's a beautiful contrasted animal with the oranges. I'd just like to see a bit more pattern, and again, tons of things we can add into this to make it look better. I'd probably go down the route of adding yellow belly, or Orange Dream, or Enchi. or even with it having the banana, we could even go darker and probably add blackhead or Mojave or leopard again, just to enhance those oranges, or maybe even bring in some purples. But just awesome. You know, this is clutch 42, last but one, and I'm absolutely buzzing, loving this season. Okay folks, here we have it, the last clutch of the season. This is clutch 43, and what a pleasant surprise. I thought my chocolate pin had sided this clutch with a hypo female. However, as it turns out, my pastel lesser Enchi GHI het hypo has sided the clutch, which I'm over the moon about, don't get me wrong. So I was kind of hoping he would side the clutch, but he kind of didn't lock with her for the last few times, so I threw up a backup male in there. But as you can see, he actually did side the clutch. So without further ado, let's get into it. Obviously, everything that's not hypo will be 100% het hypo or orange ghost. So yeah, let's look at these. Going straight forward into just a het hypo. Beautiful animal. I haven't sexed everything yet, but just beautiful animal. And again, most of my het hypo stuff, I notice, kind of has this dot on the back. Hopefully you guys can see that. Has a dot on its head. That's why there's a couple of animals I've put on Morph Market, which are pos het hypo. I believe will probably prove out due to that. So yeah, just a straight het hypo. Let's see if it's male or female. That seems to be a nice little female, perfect to grow up in any project or in anyone's rack for a hypo project. Beautiful. So let's look at the GHIs now. I'm pretty confident. Well, so I'm pretty confident. Obviously, we can see this GHI. This one could be an Enchi GHI, just simply because of the colours it's bringing to the table. Now, I hit two of these, and originally when I saw them in the egg, they were quite dark. I thought, yeah, GHIs. But obviously, looking at the back end now, I'll have to wait till it sheds out and has a couple of more feeds, but that also could be an Enchi GHI. Either way, it's 100% het hypo or het orange ghost. Let's have a look if it's male or female. So that's a little boy. You can see the two little hemipenes pop out. Dead easy. Beautiful. So there's a little male. Obviously I won't be needing him. Awesome. Here's another one. Now this one, I am 100% certain this is an Enchi GHI, and you can certainly see what the Enchi brings to the table. This one looks a lot like the granddad or the grandfather, which is really nice because seeing the generations come through. So yeah, the original male that I had was an Enchi GHI that made the father to this clutch. So this would be his grandson. Just awesome. Lovely dark head and just a fantastic combo. Let's see if this is male or female. So I'm saying this is grandson, this could be a female. Okay, I stand corrected. So this granddaughter of the original male. So yeah, so this is a female GHI Enchi 100% het hypo or orange ghost, whatever you want to call it. Stunning. The last one that's not a hypo. Now this dude, I've had to take out the egg just because this was in the boob egg, so it's the first time I'm looking at it. Just get some of the gunk off it. So here we have what I can straight away see is a pastel Enchi GHI. Now we can see the pastel with the influence of the colour. We can see the GHI bringing in the noisiness and making the blacks very black. But now we can see the Enchi because the Enchi I don't know if the camera will pick it up. On the back, he's creating this sort of head stamp, like a butterfly effect, and that's because of the pastel. Now, in the GHI entry you just saw, you won't see that because the pastel isn't emphasizing the head stamp. So this is definitely a pastel entry GHI, obviously 100% het hypo. Again, not sure if it's male or female. That's a little boy. So this little guy will be up for sale as well, but just wait till these shed out, they will look phenomenal. So onto the hypos, and I'm going to do my best to try and, yeah, I'm going to do my best, that's all I can say. So this one, I believe to be just a lesser hypo. Again, just wait for them to shed out and I'll explain why I think this is just a lesser hypo. See if it's male or female. That looks to be a female. Again, I'll check it when she's had a few more feeds, but a beautiful example of what the hypo can do. We're going to go with this one. So this, again, at least is a pastel lesser hypo. Possible entry, again I'll know more once it's shed out. Very reduced pattern, beautiful sort of oranges coming up, or peachy oranges should I say, but again beautiful head stamp or blushed out head, and again just an absolute awesome combo. It's a recessive, it's got 2 co-dominants in there at least. So yeah, really liking this this hypo season, or this season with my hypo stuff. Really enjoying seeing the mix. So that looks to be a female as well. So I already have a pastel lesser hypo female, so this girl will be up for grabs. This one in the egg, even now, just looks phenomenal, and this is a Enchi lesser hypo, and again you can see what the hypo, Enchi and hypo work really well together. It sort of brings in like oranges and sort of like sunset reds, and again real nice combination. Love the banding, but again this animal once it sheds out will be absolutely awesome. Just love what the hypo can do to animals. So look if it's male or female. So that's a little boy. So this guy I'll probably let go as well. Just beautiful. The last one of the 2020 season is this one, and this is a female, and this one is stopping. So this is obviously an Enchi. Sorry, this one is obviously a GHI. It's obviously hypo. It's pastel because we can see the white lips, and I can also see Enchi because we've got this sort of orange colour. And again, the pastel is kind of amplifying the actual butterfly head stamp. So just a beautiful animal. So there we have it, guys. 3 amazing clutches. End of the season, all done, dusted. Now it's concentrating on with the HQ, the new HQ, the final HQ build, getting that all in. I've had some amazing new racks turn up as well, so I'm dying to get those built and made and the snakes all put in. So yeah, absolutely awesome. Hopefully getting ready for next month, which is the start of the 2021 breeding season. And boy, if you thought this season was good, wait till you see next season. So for now, guys, I am out of here. Take care. Hope you're all well. Thanks again for tuning in. Love and respect you all. Thanks again for all your support. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next one.